Ghosts of the Past, The Haunting of Willie Lincoln. In the silent corridors of the White House, shadows whisper secrets of an agonizing past. The hushed air crackles with unspoken history, and deep within its hollowed halls lingers a restless spirit. A child trapped between worlds, unseen yet ever present. This is the tale of Willie Lincoln, an 11-year-old boy who died in the very heart of America's most powerful residence, leaving behind an echo of laughter that mingles with sorrow. For more than 160 years, his ghost has wandered the spaces where he once played, a witness to both joy and torment within this iconic mansion. From soft touches on shoulders to spectral sightings that leave even the bravest souls trembling, Willie's presence has been felt by presidents, staff, and visitors alike. But what draws the soul of a child back to the place of his untimely death? In the chilling shadows of history, secrets unravel, a story of love, loss, and innocence that could not let go. As we descend deeper into this haunting, prepare to discover a tale that transcends time and grips the heart, amidst the flickering light of those who still roam. The White House stands tall and imposing, its white facade a symbol of power and prestige. But behind its regal walls lies a darker truth. Every brick tells a story of triumph and tragedy, while the air hums with the weight of those who came before. Visitors pass through its grand entrance unaware of the tormented soul that drifts like a forgotten dream. Whispers haunt the corners, carrying the laughter of a child long silenced by fate. Echoes linger, teasing the edges of perception, urging us to listen closer. In February 1862, the laughter of Willie and his brother Tad brightened the halls. But joy turned to despair when typhoid fever swept through the Lincoln household. The illness crept silently, transforming warmth into anguish. Tad slowly healed, but Willie's body weakened. On February 20th, his laughter fell into silence. The White House grew cold, its halls heavy with grief. And in that silence something remained, an unseen presence, waiting to be heard. When Willie breathed his last, President Abraham Lincoln felt a wound deeper than any war. A man burdened by the fate of a nation was powerless against the death of his child. Behind closed doors, his sorrow resounded louder than the chaos outside. The strong leader who bore the grief of millions now bore his own unbearable loss. The echo of his son's laughter became a ghost in every corner. Mary Todd Lincoln's grief consumed her. Drowning in despair, she turned to spiritualism, seeking solace in seances. The Red Room became a chamber of longing, where flickering candles and whispered prayers called out to the beyond. She swore she saw Willie at the foot of her bed, eyes bright, yet steeped in sadness. Love filled her heart, but so did fear. Was she truly seeing her son, or only the echo of her despair? Mary's dreams became hauntings. She saw Willie standing silently, smiling softly, his gaze a mix of joy and sorrow. His presence filled her nights with fleeting warmth, then crushing reality. It was the boy she loved, but it was no longer life. It was something else. Whispers spread through the White House. Staff claimed glimpses of a boy darting through shadows, a cold touch brushing their skin. Frozen in disbelief, they asked themselves, was it imagination or Willie's restless soul? Each encounter left them shaken, their spines tingling with dread.
As decades passed, Willie's spirit became part of the mansion's legacy. Presidents came and went, yet stories endured. Sleeves tugged, whispers at night, sudden chills. The presence of a playful child lingered, both innocent and unsettling. During Grant's presidency, reports grew more frequent. A child's giggle echoed through corridors, sharp and sudden. But when staff turned, nothing was there. Only the icy air clinging to their skin. Fascination grew. Fear deepened. Who was this boy who refused to leave? Among the staff, Jeremiah Jerry Smith became a legend. Serving presidents for decades, he witnessed more than politics. He witnessed the supernatural. Willie appeared before him, shimmering like a candle flame in the dark. Jerry claimed he spoke with Willie, the boy's voice curious and innocent. "What is life like now?" he would ask, eager to know the world he lost. These spectral conversations blurred the line between the living and the dead. Could a ghost truly still be a child? By the early 1900s, whispers turned to fear. Staff reported a new presence, the thing. Not quite Willie, not quite explainable. Light touches on shoulders, a pressure at the back of the neck, cold air in locked rooms. It was playful, yet terrifying. Was this Willie's spirit, growing restless? Or was it something else, drawn by grief and tragedy? Staff whispered nervously, glancing behind them as they worked. Whatever it was, it left fear in its wake. Major Archibald Butt, aide to President Taft, grew fascinated. Despite strict orders to silence ghost stories, he investigated quietly, collecting accounts from staff who swore Willie still roamed the halls. But his investigation ended abruptly with his death aboard the Titanic. Some believed fate itself claimed him, tying his obsession with the restless boy to a watery grave. Did Willie's story pull him into the darkness, or was it just coincidence? Time moved on, but Willie did not. Presidents changed, wars came and went, yet his presence endured. Staff spoke of faint laughter, a child's shadow darting past doors, a cold hand brushing their arm. In the 1960s, whispers returned. Visitors reported children seeing a boy in the White House, laughing softly before vanishing. Skeptics dismissed it, but the stories persisted. Could innocence itself be haunting the nation's seat of power? The haunting of Willie Lincoln is not only a ghost story, it is history refusing to fade. A boy, once full of life, now forever young, tied to the home he loved. Witnesses across generations spoke of him, their voices weaving his memory into the walls. The White House is filled with power and loss alike. Amid its politics, a child's spirit lingers, gentle, sorrowful, but enduring. Willie remains, not as a tale of vengeance, but as love too strong to vanish. Willie's story is innocence cut short, yet preserved by time. The White House, a stage for leaders, also became the eternal playground of a child. His ghost reminds us that even in power, there is fragility. As night falls, some swear they still hear it. A laugh, faint but clear. A presence watching, curious, unwilling to leave. Willie Lincoln, the boy who never grew, remains, forever a shadow, forever a child. And so, in the whispers of history and the silence of the shadows, Willie Lincoln's spirit lingers, a haunting reminder that sometimes home is where the heart stays tethered, even beyond life and death. So the next time the lights flicker and the air grows cold, remember this: when the lights go out, he is still there,